and welcome to Anyone Can Draw Kawaii in 6 Steps or Less. My name is Erica Henry with Coffee and Coloring, and today we are going to be drawing some cute little items in Kawaii style in 6 steps or less. So grab some paper, grab a pencil, some markers, whatever you have on hand, and let's get to drawing. Today we will be learning how to draw this little guy. Now let's get started. Okay, so today I will be using some cardstock. You don't have to use cardstock. I just prefer to draw on that. And I'm using a Prismacolor black marker as well. And you can use a pencil, whatever marker you have on hand, a Sharpie, it doesn't matter. This is just what I prefer to use. And I actually prefer to use pencil, but it's hard to show up, so I like to use a marker when I'm recording. So the very first step in making this is you draw a little weird bread shape. Your shape doesn't have to be exactly like mine. It's all just gonna look cute no matter what. So this is just how I make him. Each time I draw him, he looks a little bit different. Step number 2 is we're going to draw the crust. So we're just going to trace along the lines that we've already did. Now I like to try to make a uniform distance, but it's okay if you don't. Step number 3 is we're going to put a face on this little guy. Make whatever kind of face that you would like. For him, I'm going to draw this kind. Now, no one wants to eat one piece of bread, so we're going to make him a friend. So the friend, we're going to make another little bread shape. I like to vary it up a little bit. I like to make the shape slightly different. Think about if you were to squish this bread. If it was in a loaf and you squished it, that's how I like to draw my bread. Just makes it more interesting, in my opinion. Draw it however you would like. Now we need to add the crust to this little guy or girl, whatever you want it to be. So there's the crust on that one. So we've just completed step number 4. That was pretty easy. Step number 5 is going to be to give this one a face, and I think I'm going to do this kind. Sometimes I color my mouths in, sometimes I don't. Aren't they such a cute little pair? In step number 6, we're going to add some butter. Just draw a little rectangle. And there you have it, 2 cute little pieces of bread with their own little personalities. So now we're going to color these guys in. I'm going to be using colored pencils today. And of course you can make these whatever colors that you would like. I'm going to take a darker brown. This one is Prismacolor PC 1082 and it is the color chocolate. I'm going to work on this little crust here. Feel free to turn the paper as you need. I like to turn the paper quite often. Alright, make as many layers as you feel like you need to. I like to work with light layers and then build up on them. And if you'd like to have that blended a little bit more, you can take a white colored pencil and go over it and it will blend it. Now it will also lighten it some, and it will also lighten your lines, so try not to go over those. Now I'm going to take Prismacolor PC 997 Beige, and I'm going to make the bread portion. And since it is lighter, if you go over the black, it will cover it up. So just a heads up there. He started out so cute. Gonna come back in with the white, try to spread it out a little bit. Might need to go over another layer. It's just your preference. For this one, I'm coming in with a PC 1085 Peach Beige. Alright, gonna go over this area a little bit more to blend it out, to put more color down. Alright, and for this one I'm going to use PC 941 Light Umber. Now, all we have left is the butter. For the butter, I'm going to be using Yellow Orc, PC 942. And now, because I went over the lines a little bit, I'm just going to take a black, just kind of fill in those lines where I went over. Alright, I would call these guys done. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. And I can't wait to see your bread. Make sure to use hashtag coffee and coloring. Thank you so much for watching. You can click to check out another video. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on the newest videos that come out. Please remember to comment below on what you'd like to see next. I want to hear from you because you guys help guide me on where to go.